the unbelievable survival story of miracle boy Steven Weersing. The 2011 Joplin, Missouri tornado was one of the deadliest natural disasters in U.S. history, an EF5 monster that claimed the lives of 158 people. But for one teenager, surviving the tornado was only the beginning of a nightmare. Steven Weersing, then 16 years old, was driving through Joplin with his friends when their car was tossed around like a toy by the massive twister. As the vehicle was violently flung through the air, Steven was sucked out of the car, thrown directly into the heart of the tornado. Miraculously, he survived the horrific ordeal, landing on the ground with his life intact. What should have been a miraculous survival story turned into a chilling battle against a new, silent enemy, a rare and deadly flesh-eating fungus called zygomycosis. More than a dozen tornado survivors were infected with the fungus, which causes body tissue to necrotize or turn black after dying. But Steven's case was among the worst. Steven's battle for survival was grueling. The infection spread rapidly, threatening his life. Doctors estimated his chances of survival at a mere 5%. As the fungus continued to devour his body, surgeons were forced to remove several parts of his body, including his right nipple, multiple ribs, part of his lung and liver, and even a piece of his heart. In a recent Netflix documentary, The Twister, Caught in the Storm, Steven shares his terrifying experience in detail. "The fungus was just taking over me. They cut a little piece of me off and then, it didn't grow back, so they just started cutting everything off of me," he recalls. The documentary, directed by Alexandra Lacey, explores the stories of multiple survivors from the Joplin tornado, diving into their harrowing experiences and the lasting trauma they endure. Lacey, who previously worked on The Tinder Swindler and Anna Nicole Smith, You Don't Know Me, brings her expertise to highlight the emotional aftermath of the disaster. For Steven, recovery was a long and painful journey, both physically and emotionally. His survival against all odds earned him the nickname Miracle Boy. But the scars left by the tornado and the relentless fungus are not just physical. To this day, Steven continues to battle the trauma of that day, proving that his resilience is just as remarkable as his survival. The Twister, Caught in the Storm is now streaming on Netflix, offering viewers an unfiltered look into the true horror faced by those who survived one of the worst natural disasters in American history.